Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your general reading. This is for September. Hope you're amazing. So, we're going to jump right into your energy for September, Pisces. Let's see what we got here. Imrama. I always say that wrong. The magic of Colleen Druid. Okay, there's some mystery here and sanctuary. Okay. It looks like you've been in a mysterious type of time in your life, or something that you not that you don't understand it, but it's like you don't know what the outcome is going to be, or you have dove into some mysterious waters, or maybe even deep into your emotion, or deep into emotion period, where you don't know anything. You're just kind of following your feels. um but this journey has been worth it. I feel like it's been a little tough on you as far as changing how you lived your life in the past, or opening up to new things. It's changed you, but in a positive way. It doesn't feel bad at all. It just feels a little bit like complicated or confusing, or needing to be patient with yourself or others. And you've gotten past in September a point of being scared. And now it's like you're accepting and you're thriving in this energy. Okay. It's almost like internally, externally you can make a decision. Like, I want this job, I want this position, I'm going to go for it. But you're nervous, you're not sure if it's a good fit yet. But you're doing it, you're making it happen. And then it just hits you and you're like, okay, I can do this. I like this. That's what this feels like. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have been thinking or processing or figuring things out this whole time, and it clicks. That's what happened. It just feels like things start to click. Um, you allow yourself to get more emotionally or spiritually connected or involved in this situation, and it just works. It works, and you realize that you're in this sort of new beginning, and you're excited about it, and focused on getting it to grow and cultivating this good energy. Okay. Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, the World. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands and the Emperor. Okay. So let's talk about the bottom of the deck really quick, and then we'll go into the major arcana, as I like to do. So bottom of the deck. There's something that has something that has priority in your life. I don't want to say priority, but either something you've been thinking about or kind of focused on. It's been a big part of your life. It could be a person, an event, a new job, whatever that is for you. But it's something that you have been focused on trying to make work, or trying to integrate into your life in some way. In September is when it really starts to kick off to me. Okay. It's like things start to happen. You get really enthusiastic about it, and you're thinking about moving forward. It's like the actions are put in. So in what it is that you're doing. Major Arcana, Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, Hermit in the World. Yeah, this is fated. You're involved in something that's fated. And it definitely clicks to you this month that it is fated. It's almost like you had the feeling, but you were being logical. You were trying to work things out in your head. You weren't just jumping into something because of your feelings. You wanted to figure it out. You wanted to be smart about your decisions and what it is that you're doing, trying to shift through, just in case things go bad, sort of. But it really starts to click to you in September that this is something that you want to have. It's something that's meaningful for you. And you are willing to take that next step, or to uh to open yourself up to what is ahead. It's like this is that last challenge before you get to the open the gates of this new beginning. Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like you were looking for things. Someone could have hurt you. You felt like someone could have lied, or someone wasn't being all the way truthful to you. But it's something that you needed to figure out. It's something that you needed to see. For some of you, it could have been a relationship where you were trying to see all the positives, and then, the reality started to kick in, and you feel like, oh man, the reality of this is not going to be good. Or this is not all about butterflies and rainbows. There is some difficulty here. So I feel like you're getting through that, but you're getting so much assistance either from the universe or from another individual, like support or emotional support, that you feel good. It's like I can look past this small minor detail. Yeah, it feels to me like you can move away from it. You were in this place where I could walk away. I couldn't, I don't know. Maybe I will. Um, it's like you were going through a challenge phase. If it was going to stay, or if you were going to stick with this, and you had the opportunity to walk away. So I feel like in the past you may have, but I feel like you've matured, because this feels to me like you can grow up past whatever this is and look at what matters more than ego. It has a level of sacrifice to it in a good way, but it just shows me a sense of maturity that you have gained. Okay. Because I feel like you've walked away from just being so focused on your emotions that you can think objectively. So this is a really good step for you. This is a really good step in this direction that you want to take, because it says a lot about you and how mature you've become. You're realizing that this is a fated situation. You realize that it's luck. So you don't want to give up on something because of maybe of fear, or being like, oh, this one little thing happened, I should use this as a red flag. You're like, it's something more here. There's something bigger than just this tiny thing. I feel so proud of you for getting past this small thing, Um, and because of that, you're now in the energy of moving forward quickly. So I feel like things are going to move forward very, very quickly. Um, it's like it's like your environment is conducive to that, or this person is like they want to move fast. Your job wants you to is giving out these positive vibes. It's like you're catching on the positive vibes by realizing that this is a blessing in disguise, or a blessing and not in disguise for you, Pisces. So things are going really well. I feel like things are going to pick up really fast in September. Really fast. You're going to be having some really big conversations. I can see here. Yeah, this is a good time to take advantage of things that come to you quickly. I feel that. Um, because you are in a space to make the best type of decisions. Ooh, the best kind. The ones that are good for you, the ones that are balanced. You're not just driven by emotion or passion. Um, it's like the best kind of decisions. But also, yeah, just make sure that you're taking yourself into account as well, which I don't feel like I need to tell you that, but that's one of the stipulations. When you think about things to yourself, I feel like you're going to be happy. It's almost like how did this miracle even take place? How did this even happen? But you're happy about it, but you're just thinking about it in your head, like things are moving so fast and it's going in my favor. I'm building for the future. There's lots of building for the long term that you didn't see coming. I feel like for a lot of you, there's someone who really loves you. And they're moving really fast because they're very sure of their feelings. But in your love reading, we'll look into that some more. Yeah, it's like you just see a cycle coming into view. It's like before you even knew it, you're like, wait, I'm in this new beginning. That's what it's going to feel like. It's like you gently were nudged in this space. It wasn't as hard. Well, I need to get this out. So I feel like it wasn't as hard as you think that it should have been. It wasn't as complicated. It clicked, it happened fast, and you were like, wait, I'm here. Um, it makes you feel like, oh, maybe I should slow down, but also it's just so easy. Why would you? Um, yeah, I feel there's a sense of fulfillment. It's like you fulfilled a part of your life and it feels good. You should feel confident. You should feel good. Yeah, you should feel good. Okay, so let's dig in and see what we got here. Yeah. So it looks like to me that one of your weak points, or like something that you're always a little iffy about, or something that may have been a red flag or non negotiable to you, happened. Okay. But when you weigh the pros and cons of what was ahead, I feel like you decided not to focus on that so much. Okay. It's almost like you were going to isolate yourself by your emotions, by something that you just felt really strongly about. But I want to say logically, it's like you had to check yourself. You're like that was going to corrupt or mess up what I had going on. So you decided that that's not the route that you wanted to go in because of that. I feel like somebody doesn't want to fight with you. Their intention was not to fight. Their intention was not malice. They see you, whether job or person, as someone to grow with, as someone who has value, that's worth nurturing. You're a caring individual, which makes them care about you. And they're not going to let you, the idea is not to let you slip into negativity. Okay. They're not going to allow you to create an obstacle, whether job or person. Okay. Yeah. It's just about prioritizing. It's prioritizing the future and what's worth holding on to. and making that decision. It's like you had to make that decision. If you left, you would have to leave forever. If you stay, you have to stay forever, quote unquote. But you made the decision to work it out. You made the decision that I was a little bit overwhelmed about the new change in my life. But when I think about what I'm building or what's here for the future, I'm deciding to stay here. I'm deciding to work it out. Okay. Yeah. You're realizing that all these good things are happening to you and you want to take care of them. You want to nurture them. You actually do feel good. You actually do feel supported. You feel nurtured. You feel safe. It feels like a gentle, I'm saying it again. It feels like a gentle nudge in a new direction. And that works for you. You don't like to be like pressured or forced, and it feels very gentle and natural, organic almost. Um, you you may be, I feel like you don't want this other side, person or situation, to feel as if you don't feel that. um it's like you don't want to be, even though you may be confused inside, I feel like it's not a reflection of what's going on. It's kind of just who you are and how you're processing it. So you don't want the other side to feel discouraged, because you know how much of a blessing this is for you, or how good this is. It couldn't happen any better, is what I'm saying. So I feel like that's what makes you kind of change how you're reacting. Um, I feel like someone's seeing you having a rough time, but that's not going to stop them. It's like someone knows that you're overwhelmed by all of the changes, and they're going to help you, job or person. It's like they're trying not to let you down. They're not going to let something come in and create havoc. They're not going to. And if something is, they try to shut it down before it happens. They're very proactive, or helpful to you in that way. So if you speak your mind, they'll try to make it happen. If they speak their mind, I feel like you tried to make that happen. Everyone's trying to sort of make really good decisions for each other, which is good. So no one gets like burnt out. But it still feels like the energy is moving really fast. It's not bad though. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like you're kind of unprepared. But don't let one person take sole responsibility without balancing things out. I will say that as a warning. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you can get over emotional about things or way too deep into a situation. And you're dealing with somebody that's pretty practical and steadfast, or a job that is like that. And you're going to have to learn how to, I am not even going to say have to, it's causing you to learn to be more practical. This situation is changing you, Pisces, in a very, very good way. It's making you more grounded. It's making you more stable, like emotionally stable, learning how to have stable relationships, stable job. And I feel like it's because you're happy. You know, you're happy, you're supported. Yeah, you're happy, you're supported, and you don't want to mess this up. You don't want to be resistant to this thing that feels like it was a miracle. How it came into your life, how it makes you feel, what it gives you. You're not trying to mess that up. You know, I feel like you see the value in what's going on in your life right now. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this person, this job, very steadfast. Very. They're working to build with you something solid, want to keep you around. Um, the only task is that they feel like you need to be fair. The moment that you're not fair or you're overstepping or they feel like they're being taken advantage of, that's when things are going to go bad. Okay. Because they lose that focus of why they're there in the first place almost. And then it just gets out of whack. Okay. I feel like you know this though. You're going to pick up on it. I really do. Yeah, it's a reason to be happy. It's a reason to be happy. It's a new experience, so give it that space to learn. This is like you're closing up to begin a new cycle. You really are. You really are. I feel like there's pleasure to be gained here. You just have to protect it. You know, preserve this relationship, this job, this situation. It's like know how important it is. When you realize how important or how special it is, that's when you start to work towards it. But if you put it to the back burner and you're like, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's this thing I got going on. Then you don't give it what it deserves. Okay. But this is fantastic, actually. Okay. Yeah, it's worth the risk. Yeah, it's worth the risk. I feel like your dreams are coming true. I feel like things are maturing in a way to make it real. You know how you can like have a dream about something, you're like, I always wanted this, or always wanted to feel like this, but the way my life has been, I've never gotten it. I never see it coming. It's like you have a chance to materialize that dream right now. That feeling like some sort of dream has come true for you. You have an opportunity to materialize that. So it's worth the risk and it's worth the energy, the effort. Okay. So let's pull a Everything is a reflection. Hold up an energetic mirror. What do you need in your life that you are not currently getting? Okay. So, what I'm getting from this is okay, let me give you an example and you can take it from there. Okay. So, let's say you've always wanted a certain type of love in your life. You get that certain type of love in your life and you think to yourself, oh, this person's going to hurt me. You're looking for every little thing that they're doing wrong and you're reflecting it back on them because you have a fear of being hurt or being abandoned or something like that. Okay. This is a time to realize like what it is you want. Sometimes you have to put in the hard work and you have to get past that feeling of abandonment or fear to have the thing that you want. And this is just a reflection for you to reflect on. You don't have that. Why is it that you don't have that? Why is it that you're fighting it? Why is it that you don't want to take that risk so you can get past taking that risk? Because I'm telling you now, Pisces, okay? You got an opportunity to have it, okay? So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.